Hey everyone, it's Thrifted Tuesday, my favorite day of the week. I hope it's now your favorite day of the week. And look who's right here by me, my boy Ranger with a smiley little face. So for those of you that don't know, my name is Claire. I'm the owner and creator behind CL Vintage Finds. I am a booth renter and a creator, and I'm located in Schenectady, New York, and my booth is about 40 minutes away in another local town. And what we do on every Thrifted Tuesday is I go through my haul for the week. I'm generally out scouring the thrift stores and estate sales and garage sales. It's almost garage sale season, and auctions. Any place that I can find stuff. This week, I'll be honest with you, I didn't do a lot of thrifting. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to work through, so that's part of it. But secondly, I forgot a couple of things, but that's okay. They're in my car. So I did go out yesterday. I went to 5 stores, and I did get, I think, 2 things. The thrift stores were full yesterday, but I'm not gonna get junk. I'm just not gonna buy a bunch of junk that I can't do anything with or to fill my booth. I'd really rather find things that are really nice quality or things that I can upcycle and turn into something else. Ooh, and stay around till the end. I hope you stay around to the end. I have some bonus items, not a lot of bonus items, but a few. Oh, one more thing, one more housekeeping item. Please, 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 please. If you like my content, if you like what I'm bringing you, please subscribe, ring that bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. And please comment, like all those, thumbs up, give me the thumbs up and comment. If there's something you want to see me do different, I'm happy to do that. I don't know what I have a video possibly planned if I can get it done for this Friday that's going to be a little bit different. I plan on giving you my thoughts after 1 year in the booth business. And I'm going to spill all the tea, good and bad. Lot of good, lot of bad. It's probably 50-50 to the point that I'm not sure that I'm going to continue on with that. I'm going to continue on with lots of other things, but I'm not sure I'm going to continue on with that. Maybe. I just signed a 6-month contract, so I've got 6 months to think about it. This should be a short video. I really don't have that much, and I forgot a couple of the items. So with that being said, let's get into it. So first up, this is a really, really nice mallard duck decoy, and you could tell it's high quality. It is signed. It is, oh no, I forget. It's from a company out of Minnesota. It is vintage. Jennings Decoy Company, St. Cloud, Minnesota. I found a lot of their smaller duck decoys out there. And from what I could tell, even though it looks like it's wood, here you go, just so you can see, there's the signature. It just says Mallard up there. And, but the signature's there. It's I forget, F-L-I-N-S, Flynn's. So that's the artist. It's really well done. A lot of the decoys that I found for comps were smaller ones, but this one is just stunning. So I think it's beautiful. So duck decoy. Next up, those do really well in my booth. My booth is in the Adirondacks, and I'm not going to give a lot of information out about my booth anymore. I have my reasons. We're going to just leave it at that. I have my reasons. So if you want to find out where my booth is, watch my past videos and you'll be able to see. Next up, these are stunning. I don't know the maker. I believe these are probably lead crystal. They're beautiful. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but there's a flower on them, an etched flower. Yeah, I think you can see the detail. Just stunning details, stunning, stunning details. They're 9 inches tall. They need to be cleaned. I bought them in an auction lot with this next piece. And oh my God, you guys, this piece is so beautiful. I love the shape of it. This one does have an Oneida sticker. So I assume that's who the maker is. I don't know why it wouldn't be, but I believe this might be a reproduction of an Italian piece. I mean, an old reproduction. This is still a vintage Oneida piece. It's described as a compote, but it could be, they said it could be used as a centerpiece for florals or fruit, you know, whatever. However you choose to use it, I think it would be beautiful either of those ways. It definitely needs to be cleaned. It's dirty. The details are exquisite. I think they said this is a laurel leaf. And but I'll tell you the Italian one that I think might be this might be a reproduction of, the Italian one, I found sold comps on that one for $2,000. I did find some comps on this one, and they were on Worth Point, and so far I haven't found the need to subscribe to Worth Point. I think it's like $39 or $49 a month. You know, maybe someday I'll do that, but I don't make enough money at this point from this business to do that. So, and I'm really hearing lots of word out there that clear glass, oh, lead crystal, also lead crystal, so it's very heavy. It's a nice piece. So, that clear glass is coming back in favor. Okay, these next two pieces are outdoor pieces. You guys really liked my bunny planter that sold. So this one was holding something like we think possibly a, you know, thermostat or something like that. So I think I'm going to create something. I mean, I think if I could find like the right side, like test tube type thing, that would work perfect. But I don't know where I would find something like that. So I'm sure on Amazon, but I'd probably have to buy a ton of them, and I just don't know that I'm willing to do that. So I may make something and then paint it, and you'll never know it was not always that way. So that's the plan at this point. I think he'd be cute carrying some florals, so we'll see. This next piece had some damage too. It is a large bunny planter. When I was just cleaning it today, a lot of the paint that's on there, it's like a resin, started coming off. And as you can see on the inside, there was some damage. I had that piece. It was like 3/4 of the way broken. So I think I'm gonna use my clay to build something in the bottom, still put a drainage hole in it, and maybe put that piece back on. I don't know. I haven't figured it all out yet, but I'm gonna do something, and then I'll paint it. I'll try to get most of this paint that's on there off and give it a fresh paint, and but still make it look old and vintage. It's got a lot of nice detail. So that's it on this piece, and that's it for my my thrift haul for this week. So we're to the bonus items. First up, right here, I'm going to show you a picture, a sneak peek picture, because I still have a long way to go on these. They are Mersman end tables from the 60s. Fun fact, and actually a pet peeve of mine, that people call everything from mid-century modern, and the fact of the matter is not everything from mid-century is mid-century modern. These are actually federal style tables, and I'm in the process. I've still got a long way to go. I think I got the final coat of paint on there today. I've stained the drawers. The stain, once it's stained, I've got to wait 72 hours before I can clear coat it. And what I plan on doing with the paint is I like mine this paint. I will say this. I love Behr paint. I specifically like their advanced paint line, but they no longer have a matte. So this paint is a matte. It is, it adheres to products, nothing like I've ever seen before, and I really, really love it. But still, being that it's black, I want to use 4/0 steel wool and you know, sand it, for lack of a better word, back, and then I think I'm going to use a black wax on it. So that's what I'm thinking now, but I don't know, you know, I could stop right where I am And that's the beauty of this paint. It's got a built-in primer and top coat. They are mahogany, except for the top. The top is something else, which is what I was concerned about. I had planned on originally leaving the top as the wood. And when I discovered it's not that's the only part of it that's not solid wood. When I discovered that, I decided to paint the top, but I like this look. I like it a lot. I plan on using the original hardware, but I think I'm gonna spray that black with an enamel paint, a high quality enamel paint, and then also seal it in with a really, really good poly. It's actually not a poly. I can't think of what it is right now. You know, I have brain injuries, so I can't always think of words. So that's that. Next up, if you watch me on Facebook, you'll have seen these. These are books that were thrifted, and they're all finished a little bit differently. I think these would be great decor pieces. You can set them, they're finished on all sides. Here's the back of this one. This is from my kindest regards stamp. And so it says with kindest regards, and then I put a bee and just a little greenery. I added just a little detail to the front. But these could also be used as, they're just thrifted books. Don't take it too literally. Like a lot of people, when I do stuff like this, are like, what book was it? I don't know. I don't care. It's just a book I thrifted. It was a newer book, so I did everything I could to age the pages and make it look like an older book. But the point is just that it's pretty decor. That's what it is. But if you wanted to use it as a junk journal or an art journal, you certainly could do that as well, or anything else you can think of. So this is book one, and these, well, maybe that one could go up, maybe going up to my booth this week if it doesn't sell before then. But these other ones, I'm trying to find just a piece of ribbon that I want to put on there. This one, again, finished on the front and the back. This is a paint inlay, so it's literally paint that you inlay into paint. And so I wanted to practice, and I thought a book would be a good way to do that. I just added some florals. I added a transfer on top of the front. I don't know, I think we've had so much rain here, I just really needed a little sunshine, so it just says sunshine there. You don't have to, like when you're using these, like say you're gonna set something on top of it, you don't just have to set it this way, although you could, you can also set it this way. So, and just have the kind of old looking book pages out front. Lots of options with these. Then last but not least, oh buddy, thank you, is this one. This is decoupage paper. And so I decoupaged, it's Roy cycled, which is one of my favorite decoupage papers. So this was not one of the newer ones, but again, it's got music, it's got butterflies, it's got florals, everything that I like. Didn't put any wording on the side of this one because, you don't always need wording, right? So that's that. I think you guys are really gonna like this next piece. It's not done. The paint job is done. This could be a ottoman. It could be used as a stool, except, most seat heights are 18 and this is a little shorter than that. So it could go in a garden, and that's what I need to do still. I need to seal it with a spar urethane. I've got a UV rated spar urethane that I'm going to use. It's going to need a lot of coats of it because I want it really durable if somebody does want to place it out in their garden, but I wouldn't leave it out all winter. This is old wood. And I just wouldn't do that. I'd bring it in the winter. I'm going to do everything I can to protect it, but weather is tough on all products. But here's the top that I stenciled. So I love it. I just think it's so cool looking, obviously finished on all sides. I've sanded it back, and now I just need to start layering on top coats. So that's that. None of the pieces other than possibly one of the books, maybe the others, I gotta run to the store. I just need a piece of ribbon on those other two books. So I'm gonna see if I can find something color-wise that'll work for me. I don't wanna do just burlap on them. Maybe I will, I don't know. We'll see. So that's gotta happen. So I have been hard at work. It seems like I don't have a lot to show for it, but you know, I'm pretty particular about the way I paint, and you know, and there's a lot of prep. I also really highly prep things. So the end tables have taken up a lot of time. This little general store piece has taken up a lot of time. So, and I was waiting for some products to come in, that type of thing. So I have been busy all week, but it doesn't look like I have a lot to show for it. I think that's partially because of the whole situation with thrift stores, etc. And that's it, everybody. I hope you're having a good week. My week thus far is way better than last week, so hopefully it'll stay that way. I really hope everything's going great for you guys. Please drop me a comment. Please drop me thumbs up, all the things. My channel is really growing. I'm up to, 400 subscribers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. But please partake in my channel to help it grow. Or, I don't know if it doesn't start kind of growing quicker. I don't know if I want to keep spending time on that either. I'm really trying to use my time more efficiently, and that's where I'm at with everything. You guys have a great one. You guys mean the world to me. Thank you. Until next time, have a good one.